Good evening, Instagram and YouTube fam. I'm probably gonna like upload this to YouTube instead of doing double videos because that could be a little bit exhausting. So, tonight's topic is the oracle of the new moon in Gemini, which is also a solar eclipse, which is happening on Thursday. Okay, so we're in between uh, eclipses right now. We're in between the lunar eclipse of last month and the solar eclipse this coming Thursday. It's a lot to unpack, right? So I hope everyone can hear me okay. Hello, Larissa. Hello, Elisa. Hello, Venus Ascending. Hello, Papa John. Um, so I thought I would bust out with the big guns for this. So I have this deck, the Marielle Tarot. This is the first edition. It comes in this nice box here. I don't use this for a lot of clients unless like the issue is like really super spiritual or like something major is going on. You know, like someone did witchcraft on them or the spirit or some crazy like. And I feel like with the eclipse coming, like I need to have this in my hands right now. So a treat for y'all. All right. So it's in the second edition now, and I heard like it's not as like good as the first. So I guess I got lucky. And Denichi, when he was working in, I don't know, I think he's still at Namaste in Manhattan. He's like, no, Dominic, you need to get this deck. So bad influence, Denichi, getting me to buy tarot decks. But this is a couple years old now. Okay. All right. So I normally don't shuffle live because it's a lot, and I usually like just come on and have everything prepared. But you know what? I think we should just make this, so you can see the process. So you can see I just did not pick these cards purposefully. It's totally random. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick 12 cards for each zodiac sign, and I'm going to give you the reading for the eclipse. Hello, Maud. All right. All right. Okay. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. So this is why I don't do this for a lot because I'm like, how many? I have to go remember each sign. So far I have Aries, Taurus. See, and it's not as polished, but you know what? We want to be realistic. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Let me just double check to see I didn't leave anybody out. No. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 6 and 6. Make it easy. All right, let's get to it. I feel like what's her name? Yolanda Vega that does the lotto numbers. She's like, I'm the first ball up. I was like, the first card up for my Aries people is the Six of Discs. Okay? So this card is all about generosity, it's about abundance. There's a new fire awakening. So this eclipse season is gonna be good for you. And it's all about like getting away from that scarcity mentality, Aries, and basking in the abundance and prosperity that is all around, that is naturally around. So this is like, you don't even have to like put in a lot of effort, my dear Rams. It's just there for you. Okay, so the universe is throwing you a bone. Okay, next I have my Taurus people, like myself. Um, and I was born like during a Mercury in retrograde, so it doesn't always have the same effect as, but it is like right now in the first house in my rising sign of Gemini. But I'm, maybe I think it's like that Saturn retrograde is, no, like Saturn is just one of those planets that like, oh, can we like speed up the lesson? All right. So for Taurus, we have the star. So this is all about, hope. This is illumination. This is faith. So this is good. This is that energy of connection. It's the the calm after the storm. Like we had a thunderstorm today here in New York City. It's like the sky is clear and part, and then you see that beautiful star rising. And it's like a sign of hope and illumination. Okay. Now, Gemini, I think this is, this is kind of saying, it's not bad. It's more like you need to take a break from all the stress that's around because it's starting to like cause a lack of clarity and a lack of focus and things like that. So for my Gemini people, take a step back during this eclipse, time that's coming up, in the next couple of days, maybe the next week or so, and just pull back, reassess the situation. Don't go all, coming out with guns blazing and everything. Just relax, recharge, review. Because, with the Mercury in retrograde in Gemini, with the eclipse happening in Gemini, it's like double. So take a step back. Okay. Cancer. Is everyone with me so far? Okay. Cancer, this is another highly emotional time. So the nine of discs. Okay, so normally this card would be like a sense of stability, a sense of prosperity, but this is like there's a certain uncertainty, Cancer. So you got to get out of your emotions right now. You got to turn more to the logic because you're like seeing a negative situation that just isn't there yet, or maybe will not be there. So it's important, like, with the eclipse, it causes like a lot of illusions, and all that glitters is not gold in a lot of cases. So it's like be careful, like really assess situations. Okay. And that brings me to Leo. The Five of Wands. So this is like, again, the fire signs are really getting in like the good cards here. The Five of Wands in this, it's like go forth and conquer, like, eliminate the competition. And, as Conan would say, crush your enemies. So the Five of Wands is saying, like there's obstacles in the way, but you can like blaze through them, Leo, with the fire. Okay. It's like really hot. I have every fan, every air conditioner on. Like, all right. So next we have Virgo, which is the Fool, and the Fool is like a new beginning. So for my Virgoans, for my Virgo people, This is saying, this is a fresh start. This is eclipse season, is a chance to start over. It's a chance. It's a blank slate. It's a blank page. Everything is fresh. Everything is new. Be cautious though, because the Fool kind of has that double meaning. Like, it's a new beginning, but tread carefully. Okay, now we have Libra, which is the High Priestess. Okay, so this is all about, for my Libra people, this is a card of intuition. This is like the intense dreams. This is like the downloads from the ancestors. All of this is going on from the eclipse. Maybe you're not sleeping well because all this information is coming to you. So try to, hello Joseph, try to like take in a little bit at a time. Write in your dream journal, write in your spiritual journal. When you do your meditations, write down what you experience in your journey work, or you're pulling a card every day, write it down, because there's a lot happening for my Libra people. There's a lot of like spiritual and psychic activity. Okay, Scorpio. Page of Wands. This card always reminds me of Saint Joan of Arc. Okay, so what it's saying, Scorpio, is the Page of Wands. There is good news coming. There is an announcement of victory. The banner of victory is unfurled, like when Joan of Arc lifted the siege at Orleans, and her feast day just passed too. So this is and I know one of my Scorpio friends works with this particular saint too, saintly tarot mystic here on IG. So this is fortuitous for my Scorpio people. Like, this is like the battle is about to be won. So hang in there. Okay, Sagittarius. We have the King of Swords. So Sagittarius, this is the time to set boundaries with people. Maybe people have been overstepping their boundaries with you, my archers. Maybe it's time to lay down the law. Maybe it's time to get strict with certain people. Maybe, hi Kevin. Maybe it's time to be serious about things, because the King of Swords is like the man who means business. So traditionally this card is like the legal system, the police force, the medical profession, like all the things in society that represent authority and law, and medicine is because like doctors, we look at them as authorities, too. So the King of Swords is like saying, like, lay down the law and set the boundaries. Okay. Capricorn is the Emperor. Okay. So again, it's like that very strong masculine energy for Capricorn. So it's saying, there's a lot of like this eclipse is taking a lot of things away. So it's when these obstacles are removed, like the cards are telling us, to push forward, to surge forward, because a lot of things that have been holding us back in the past couple of months are going to disappear. But we have to be on point. We have to listen to what our ancestors are saying. We have to listen to what our spirit guides are saying. We have to listen to what our own intuition is telling us. And so the Emperor, again, it's like that force of surging forward for Capricorn here. It's like, now is the time. So in a lot of signs we're seeing that, except maybe the air signs are getting it a little bit different, probably because the retrograde and the eclipse, it's more like internal things are going on. But for the fire signs and the earth signs, there's a lot of external things going on. All right, Aquarius. Okay. Again, an air sign. So it's saying for Aquarius, the Knight of Discs is, again, it's like slow and steady wins the race. This is saying not to surge forward, not to rush, like go at the pace that you're comfortable with. Take the weeds out of the garden, it's like in order for the plants to grow. But it is good. This is a very positive card. This is more like the hard work that pays off, the seeds you plant will grow into a beautiful garden, but you're still in that process. And the Knight of Pentacles is very methodical and very cautious. So it's saying, don't surge ahead, but small baby steps will get you to where you need to go. And now, Pisces. Last but not least, okay, the King of Discs, which is all about abundance. This is about prosperity, but this is responsible prosperity. This is not like winning the lotto. This is kind of like after the Knight of Discs, as I first was talking about with Aquarius. This is the stage that comes after. So, hola Daphne, ¿cómo está? The Knight of Discs is like the King of Discs. I'm sorry. These, if I put them back together, right? So for my Aquarius people, like, you're in this stage, right, where you're still planning and moving forward slowly. For my Pisces people, you're out of that stage. You're in the stage of success, but it's saying, like, don't get too comfortable. Don't spend all your money in one place, Like, treat yourself, but don't go on that crazy shopping spree, because you might need that money for something else in the future. So the King of Discs is like, you have money, but spend it wisely. Protect what you've built, because Aquarius, like, they're starting that stage. You're already at that stage, my Pisces people. You need to protect what you have, invest wisely, spend wisely, and save wisely. So this is like really practical kind of advice here from my Pisces folk. So I hope you all enjoyed that. And you see, I shuffled the cards in front of you. It's not like I just went through and picked what I want. You saw me pick the cards. So, and I don't use this deck for everyone. So this is kind of like a treat, because this is a very special deck for me. I don't use it for everyone or everything, and it is gorgeous and very near and dear to my heart. So I hope you all get through the next couple of days between this eclipse and Mercury in retrograde and Pluto and Saturn, and I don't know when Jupiter is about to go into retrograde. I don't think I want to know. It's like, not that like I go like, oh my god, I'm scared of all these retrogrades, but it gives me pause. It's like it makes me rethink a few things. It makes me more cautious, and maybe not like, tell someone off even though they may deserve it. I might just choose just to let it go and forget about it, and forget about the person perhaps, because in this eclipse season it's important to, I'm gonna be straight with y'all, just take out the trash. Whatever is in your life that is not where it is at, people, places, things, situations, if it's not having a positive contribution in your life, get rid of it. And I feel like the deities, the saints, the ancestors, the spirit guides, they're being very clear with us about these things. They're being very crystal clear, like, this is not working, this is not working. You can take it out, or we can take it out for you. And if we take it out, it's not always going to be pretty when they do. So why not? Start the process. It's I see this as a time of renewal, a time of cleansing, and when we come out the other side, I think we will see things with a lot more clarity. So I hope everyone has a good week, and happy new moon. And let us reflect, during this retrograde and during this eclipse, and see what happens. Bendiciones. Good night.